Hello and welcome to the shed. Today is part one of the long-awaited Traveller's tool chest build. We're going to be building what you see right here, which is the main structural setup of the chest. Our dovetails on the corners, our tongue groove backboards, and our front fascia board at the top. Hope you enjoy. What I'm using here are these pre-laminated pine boards. Main reason for that is they were cheaper than laminating them myself, so what do? Go with the cheaper option where possible. So these are going to be painted, these pieces, for the most part, so you're not even going to see the small joins between them, so it doesn't really matter. So let's dive in here. We'll mark out the pieces. I've got a few markings just here from my design so we can get started, and then we'll jump in, do a couple of grooves down the back and some dovetails. So let's jump in and get started. Now's the time to decide which is the front and which is the back. I'm going to turn it this way. This is going to be my back here. So the rebates are going to be going on the inside. So I'm actually going to put just a B here just so I can tell, and a little one on either side where the rebate won't be. So the rebates are going to run down this central piece just here. Making sure you got it pressed up tight against your board. So now we need to go ahead and do our tails on the bottom. So you want to decide which is your top and which is your bottom at this point. I'm just going to put a big B there. Now I know I can't get that wrong. So we need to lay out our tails. I'm going to use the divider method. Across this distance, I've already worked it out at I think it was 78.5 mil. So that allows me to get 4 big tails across here. You could go with more if you want. I don't think it's really necessary in this case. Oop. That just moved on me. try not to put your chisel through too far if you've got it sitting up like this. Now, let's jump up to the bench and we'll chisel this out. So now it's time to reunite our tail boards with our pin boards. Together. Oops. And everything's jumping off the wall. As you expected by now. That always happens to me. Small workshop life. Grab something, you knock something else. The glue's now dry, so we'll go ahead and take these clamps off and see what the result is. So we can see on the bottom here we ended up with pretty tight base lines with the clamps pulling them together. A little bit of glue squeeze out, which we'll hand plane off just as we're coming in to actually paint this, I think. These were the two of the boards that I did in the demo of the tongue and groove plane. Do our tongue and groove boards fit down here? They should do. Nice and snug. So what we've got to do is get a groove in this one, add a couple more boards up here, and then flush cut the top one. So with our pieces all cut to length ready to go, we will put one of these cabinet maker triangles here. But since we're removing material when we actually do our tongue and groove, this is not going to line up properly. So I'm going to go AA here. So we've already done that one. BB, CC, and DD. Hung position. if you like part 1 of the Traveller's Tool Chest build, do let me know down below what you thought I did right, what you thought I might have done wrong, anything that you'd like to see changing in terms of audio, music, editing, all of that. Do let me know what you think down below. And if you're looking forward to part 2 of the Traveller's Tool Chest build, where we make the drawers that are going to go in the bottom here, the fascia that's going to cover those drawers, the locking rod, and the top shelf, you'll find that here once that video goes live. Bye for now.